These are genuinely the stars of the future. Remember these names because you might be hearing from them for quite some time. Here we go then, the final race of the season about to get underway. Mikael Grundtvig on pole position, gets off the line well. Jafali is a little bit slow. In fact, both the Douglas cars are slow. Javier Segura has stalled in the midfield, and charging through the middle there is Alex Fors in the red and yellow Chris Dittman racing car, moving into second place further back. There goes Bart Horst around the outside, but he gets shuffled wide by Belinsky. As they drop down into the Melbourne hairpin, though, for the final time. Mikael Grundtvig is going to come through then to get himself this race victory. Mikael Grundtvig's second appearance on the top step of the podium this year. Never was able to relax, though, because Alex Fors was never more than about a second or so behind him. The gap's going to come down probably to just under a second at the end of the race, but it is the end of the race. The checkered flag waves, and it waves for Mikael Grundtvig for the second. Most got lodged in the suspension, but I think he managed to get away with that quite lightly, actually. So Simmons finishes in 10th place. That moves his championship total up to 381. Christian Mansell, what that was for, and Javier Segura, the race's only non-finisher. Well, Mikael Grundtvig then gets out of the car and will be very, very happy to have got himself another race victory. As I said, that's his fourth appearance on the podium. He's actually had a very consistent year, has Mikael. Only one DNF, which came at Silverstone in the reverse grid race that he normally excels at, but he had a bit of contact and ended up out of the race. So Grundtvig, with that slight second race victory of the season, and he's down there now with Bryn Lucas.
Well, there you go, 2 Donington race 3s and 2 wins for you. That's not a bad season or a bad way to end the season.
Definitely not. A really good season, and yeah, the best way to end it. A big thanks to Fortec, my team, for an incredible job the whole year and for sticking with me, learn all the things I need. And a big thanks to my sponsors, my family, and everyone who supports. It's been an amazing year.
It has. I mean, you've seen you race in France and in Denmark as well, but it's come over here and to get race wins and podiums too. It's good to put your mark down, isn't it, straight away?
Yeah, it's really good. And now I think for next year, if we're racing here again, it's some new goals we are setting. So then we may go for the championship. So I think this year has been really good, and especially with all the podiums, 4 podiums, 2 wins and 2 second places. So yeah, really good. I'm happy.
Was that your target when you came into the championship at the start of the season?
Actually not. Like I had 2 years, 1.5 break because of COVID. So my goal was just to learn as much as possible. Then everything else would just be a bonus. But now I have 4 podiums, and I'm just so happy. Yeah.
It's very well done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, a very happy Mikael Grundtvig there, who, as he said, has sort of exceeded his own expectations this season, to be honest. And one of many drivers, I think, who give him a bit of clean air at the front of the field, and he's capable of holding on. It's just the qualifying times are so tight that if you start in the midfield, it's hard to get out of there. Right, Alex Fors was in second place, and Bryn's catching up with second away from a maiden race victory. But it is a second win of the year for Mikael Grundtvig. Mikael Grundtvig having, as Bryn said, claimed a victory back here at Donington Park earlier in the year. It's been a happy hunting ground for him, and who knows, maybe a championship campaign could beckon for the Fortec Motorsports driver if he's back again in 2022. A new car to learn for that year, and there'll be a new group of drivers, I'm sure, coming into the championship, all hoping to make a name for themselves as well. And they will, I'm sure, put on a good show for us in 2022. And we look forward to that very much. So the